Oh boy, we have a new Pokemon live service thing that'll be upon us here shortly. A new Pokemon product to consume, a new service that will demand money from us. We got Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket. This is going to be coming out relatively soon. Apparently, if you're in New Zealand, you can already download this stuff. I'm sure if people are smart and have a VPN and can figure out how to do that stuff, I'm sure you can download it as well. But it's already out. It'll be upon us here soon. From what it looks like, it just looks like a light version of the Pokemon Trading Card game. From what I saw and what people were showing, you can build smaller versions of decks. You can collect cards. You can open booster packs. I think that's another big thing people are like really excited for. You can open digital booster packs and open 2 of those free a day, which means they're definitely going to have some kind of monetization factor for that, where you can actually open more booster packs if you so desire. Me personally, it just kind of seems like another thing Pokemon wants you to dump money into. There's so many things Pokemon already wants you to buy and wants you to do, and there's just so many things that come out for it all the fucking time that this just doesn't seem like something. It's not really for me from what it looks like at this point. I'll probably download it to try it out and see what it is. I'll probably give it at least a shot, but at the same time, it just seems like another way that Pokemon just wants you to sink money and consume just random stuff. I know a lot of the bigger creators were previewed to it. I know a lot of them actually had a good little showcase for that, and a lot of them had a lot of good things to say about it. I mean, I can't really say for sure. Like I said, we'll try it out here in a little bit, but I think the big thing, the big driving factor on why people are wanting to download this in the first place and what it was advertising so well is they have a lot of exclusive digital art that's going to be coming out. Now, me personally, I don't like collecting digital things. I would much rather have physical media. When it comes to video games, if I always have the option to get the physical asset for it instead of downloading a digital version, that's what I always prefer. I always prefer to get a physical copy of a game. I just like having it if someone comes over and they want to borrow something, or if somebody just wants, I just want to do something with the game at some point. I have more option to do so because I can actually physically take it and put it wherever the hell I want. But I know one of the big driving factors, as you can see right here, was a lot of the art. A lot of this is going to be exclusive. There's not going to be physical versions of these cards yet. Pokemon can do whatever the fuck they want, so maybe further on down the line there will be some version of this card. I kind of doubt it, but we'll see. There's Charmander, and there's Alakazam. It's going to be featuring a lot of 151 Pokemon, of course. I will say this, and there's a lot of people who are kind of big haters of this. The art on a lot of these cards are absolutely fantastic, and it's almost a shame that these are being held exclusively digitally for the time being. Like, the Alakazam looks absolutely fantastic. I'm not even a Charmander fan, and I'll say that's a really cool Charmander. I think there's some big old haters. Look, I love taking opportunities that I can to shit all over Gen 1, but look at these cards look great, man. Like, some of these look really good. A lot of the arts look good. That Golbat's fantastic. That is a fantastic card. I would absolutely love to have an actual copy of that if Pokemon ever decide to just release this stuff. The Gyarados looks awesome. The Porygon, this is just a small showcase, I think, of what some of them are going to be. Obviously, the heavy emphasis on 151 Pokemon, some people are going to say that's a problem. They did the exact same thing with Pokemon Go. They're going to bring in later Pokemon, I'm sure, if this is a success. When trying out your new product, you have to make sure that it's acceptable and it's good, that everyone's going to like it, and the only way to do that is to bring out 151 Pokemon first to have the most mass appeal for it. I will say, though, they really nailed the art for a lot of stuff. Like I said, that Golbat straight up looks like a Komiya art. That's fantastic. You got some standard EXs too. You got some stuff. I think the art's supposed to be relatively immersive as well. It's supposed to like have like a field of view. You're supposed to actually be able to get inside the art and have like depth to it. Whatever the fuck that means, I imagine you'll be able to like look in and it'd be like a fucking picture or something. But a lot of it's actually looking kind of sick when it comes to art, and this is really what's going to be what sells it, and this is what's going to have people buying that stuff up. Obviously, I think they're going to have all of the Gen 1 gym leaders. The Misty and Koga look fantastic. Giovanni getting a card's always a good thing to me. The Moltres is awesome. That Gengar is going to make a lot of people happy. And I think this is a very small case of cards. I think there's some other rarities of some of these cards as well. Like, I think they are going to have some full arts or some golds from what I was seeing. I don't have the entire look of that stuff yet. I guarantee Pokebeach or somebody else does. But the art, it really is going to be the thing that moves people towards this stuff. And I really do think people that are hating on the art are absolutely haters. It is 100% good art. This is fantastic. And getting actual cards of this at some point would be fantastic. Like I said, I'll probably download the game. I'll probably try it out, and I'll give you guys an honest review on how I feel about it personally. I know going into it, I'm not a digital media person. I like physical assets of shit. I don't really want to give Pokemon Company more money than I already am, and I feel like this is just another way to actually give them money. I feel like this could have been an add-on to like the actual TCG Live. Like, this could have just been a collection tab, or like it could have just been anything, you know. They could have literally just stuck it right on the side of Live instead of doing this stuff too. The fact they say you can open 2 booster packs free of charge really emphasizes to me they're going to be going into some heavy like microtransaction shit where they're going to want you to open more packs. And everyone knows opening packs is addictive. You can just click a button and get more packs on your phone right there. And the art really is what's going to be driving a lot of people to do this. Of course, if you like it, fuck what I have to say. Hell, maybe I'll like it too. Maybe I'll download it and it'll be all right. Just, I don't know. It's one of those things I feel like maybe it didn't necessarily need to exist. They could have probably put this effort into the TCG itself and put it maybe on the live side of it, the actual like digital side, added it to the app. Or they could have made this a whole set. I mean, it's very clear to me the people that worked on these cards are very passionate about them. And I mean, it kind of looks better than 151 in my personal opinion. Nothing wrong with the fucking set of 151 personally. It's not my favorite set. But I feel like a lot of these cards look a little bit better. And I think they're sticking to Gen 1 specifically just to actually sell and market it for the first place. If it does well, it'll be just like Pokemon Go. They'll add in the other Pokemon eventually. And it'll be a good old fucking time. That's all I got. Let me know how you feel about it, if you guys are excited for it or not. I'm sure there's some people that are. Me personally, I'm a little bit indifferent. I'll wait and see when I actually get it in my hand. And yeah, that's all I got. Appreciate it, Virgin Gang. See you later. That's some pretty cool art, though. The people hating on that art, the people are saying these cards suck, I really do think you are haters. I'm a 151 hater through and through. And I truly think some of y'all are just fucking blind.